Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright boys, so you already know it was only a matter of time before I did a DOM CORLEO tutorial. He's been blowing up since Penthouse, Shordy, and Ginseng, and his beat selection is pretty crazy. It's sort of like the Clams Casino, you know, chopped up sample vibes. And you know, I've been seeing a lot of people clowning on this sound, saying it's getting overused and repetitive.
Vocal chop, DOM CORLEO, hard rock type beats in less than 30 seconds. Don't! I'm sick of hearing them.
So you know, I really wanted to do something different. So I found this really rare sample called Ginseng Strip 2002. You know, I'm just gonna chop it up real quick. Now obviously I'm playing. Young Lean definitely look like the type to take my lunch money, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be playing with that copyright. For this video, I decided to go even more unique. Make my own sample and then chop it up with shaper box.
Put your dick away.
So I'm gonna go for a little quick vibe, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna choose expand for my VST because it got like a bunch of like ambient like guitars and pads and all that. So since I'm trying to make my own sample, I'm gonna go for guitar first. If I knew how to play the guitar, I would play it, but you know what I'm saying, I became a producer for a reason. Since we're gonna chop it up and like do all that shaper box stuff, you can keep the melody super simple. I'm just gonna go for a 2-chord progression. And obviously, like I said, I can't actually play the guitar, but to make the sound more real, I'm just gonna highlight all these notes, press Alt S, and just give it like a little strum, press accept, and that'll just make it sound like an actual like guitar player is playing it. Obviously, I gotta hit that mic D on it a little bit, take out the lows, and then I'm also gonna give it a little bit of that reverb.
Put your dick away.
So one of the reasons I chose expand is because it has this vocal section. So the reason people sample in the first place is because they want to get the voice of the singer into their song. So like Clams Casino or Ginseng Strip, they both have someone singing in them and then they chop it up and it gives it like a really dope effect. But I obviously don't have that because I'm not trying to get copyrighted. So I gotta get that vocal chopped effect by myself.
I'll do it myself.
So I could hit you with the Michael Jackson real quick, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go back into expand, go into this vocal section right here and just choose one of the vocal choir things I have going on. So obviously expand having this vocal preset is pretty handy, but if you guys don't have expand or don't have any VSTs with like vocal presets in them, then you just gotta hit that Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Just hit the record button and just try and hold a note for longer than like 3 seconds. It doesn't even have to be accurate. Just add some reverb, a little bit of EQ, and then you can just add it into your beat. And since we're gonna sample it and chop it up and do all that stuff with it later, it doesn't even matter if it sounds good or not, because you're pretty much gonna destroy it to the point where it's not even recognizable. So I got this preset here, and I'm just gonna keep this real simple. So yeah, mad easy. Gonna hit that mic D a little bit, just take out the lows, lower the volume a little bit. That's really all you need, you know what I'm saying?
Put your dick away.
So yeah, that's pretty much the main part of the beat, but I can't be having that play throughout the whole song. Just gonna add a little ARP, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Real simple. Pretty much just follow the scale. We're gonna hit that mic D just one more time. Just keep it in the mid-range sort of vibe.
Put your dick away.
So usually at this point I'd get onto the drums and we'd be done with the video, but this time you actually gotta do a little more. So obviously I'm gonna split the channels and then I'm actually gonna do a little arrangement like before I even finish with the drums. So for one section I have the vocal chop and the guitar, and this section just the guitar and the mallets, and then here I just have the guitar. Now that you have that arrangement done, I'm gonna highlight this, go over here, go to my master, press the record button, and then press Alt R and then press start. And now you can see we got our whole sample just rendered out. So I'm gonna go into here, just chop up this little bit, and then we can turn off these tracks so they're not in our way. And now we can just play with our sample the whole time. So one thing you definitely want to do is take this and put it onto stretch mode. And I'm actually gonna pitch it down like a little bit to give it like that, you know, that on my own feel. So yeah, I pitched it down like 300 cents. So now that we pitched it down and all that, I'm actually gonna do something that's revolutionary, something that's never been done before. I'm gonna take this, put it onto the 4th mixer track, and add a never before heard of plugin called Shaperbox. The preset I'm gonna choose is Fill Stutter Groove, and you can just hear for yourself what it does. So yeah, obviously this preset and like the Shaperbox thing has been like sort of rinsed by like every producer in the world. But you know, it sounds dope, and you know, you got what you clicked here for, so.
Welcome. Put your dick away.
So yeah, now that we're done with our melody, we can just add a little pattern, make it fit 4 bars, and then get started with the 808. So when you're choosing your 808, you don't want to go too crazy. Like if you just have like a, it's not really gonna work with like these type of beats. So you sort of want to have it like be low key a little bit. Always try not to cut self, and then you know, you gotta hit that mag D a little bit. And now you gotta remember, even though our bass notes are G and E, you gotta remember we pitched it down 300 cents. So when you're trying to tune your 808s, you can tell that it's not like in key. So since we already know that it's G and E, we know that the pitch is only like 2 notes between, so you can just sort of check it out. And you can tell that's the right note. So E and C sharp are our root notes. Obviously, you gotta hit that mic D a little bit more. Now you could low-key keep the hi-hats real simple, but you know, I'm just different like that.
Okay.
So obviously I'm gonna get my hi-hat full in 2 steps, and then I'm gonna add a regular clap because I like doing my hi-hats with my clap playing. I'm gonna just add a little clap, give it that little extra bounce. And then for your hi-hat, I'm gonna go into it and then add some feed. And I'm gonna keep the echoes the same, not gonna add any mode or anything, but this little feed right here will give it like that cool trippy vibe. Then I'm gonna mic D it a little bit, add some reverb. I just go to the venue, lower the wet, increase the high cut, and I could just add some rolls and make it sound mad trippy. You know, I'm not gonna do too much, just gonna add a little open hat.
Welcome. Put your dick away.
Just gonna add that crazy mic D in the master, you know what I'm saying? Really boost the highs and stuff. And then, you know, I can just split the drum pattern and then hit that arrangement. So yeah, I finished the beat, really simple arrangement. Obviously I had the vocal chops and stuff going crazy here. I had the little mallets going crazy here. Then for the verse, I just left the guitar on the mallets. And here you can see I did a little bridge with just the 808 and all that. And then I did a little outro with the master. But it's pretty simple, you can do whatever you want with it. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed in the comments below. Leave a like if you liked the video and subscribe if you're new. But yeah, see you next time.